So, for today, I'm going to introduce you to a technique that can help you to figure out what to put in an email like this that will time Pixie, and also how to organize it so it'll be super duper incredibly clear and focused, therefore being time Pixie. So, the technique is called do/know. Anything you're writing in a real world workplace is designed to help someone do something. If you're not trying to help them do something, what's the point of spending time? Because that's what you do in an organization, is get stuff done, right? You don't write poems, you don't write short stories just because. You write stuff to get stuff done, to make things happen. That's why this is not a writing class. This is a class in figuring out, here's how you make stuff get done through writing, okay? So, well, first of all, this will be probably a little bit more clear introduction. This sentence right here, at the end of the 3-sentence intro, this email summarizes what I've done, so you can be assured that I'm on top of everything. With the language that I've used in my class presentation so far, and with what I've asked you to look at in the textbook, what's the technical report writing term for that sentence? Statement of purpose, exactly. This first part, this email summarizes what I've done, period. That's just a statement. That's like an English essay thesis statement. It says what it's about. But in the workplace, we don't care what it's about. We care about what it does. So that's why if you stop with this email summarizes what I've done, period, that's not clear. What's clear is so you can, and then say what it does for them. So you can be assured that I'm on top of everything. Now that be assured I'm on top of everything, that's not a physical do. It is, however, a mental do. I am accomplishing an action. I am getting Dr. Dre to have a feeling, right? So the do for Dr. Dre is, I now have a feeling. You have helped me to have a feeling of assurance. You've also changed Dr. Dre's attitude, right? Because if I'm assured that art is on top of everything, that means I also now like art, which is clear because now everybody wants to work with art. So the do, oftentimes the do will be because I need you to take this next action, right? But not necessarily. The do could be simply to change someone's state of mind. That's an accomplishment, that's a do. Okay? So the do here is assure Dr. Dre that art is on top of everything. That's the do, that's the action. And that's why then if you write this down in this way, like what are you trying to do? I want to assure Dr. Dre that I'm on top of everything. Then it makes it insanely easy to write a super clear statement of purpose, because you just say, well, this email will tell you what I've done, so you can be assured I'm on top of everything. It just makes it super easy to write out. So if I'm going to assure Dr. Dre that I'm on top of everything, then what needs to be in the email? Because I can't just write an email that says, this email will assure you that I'm on top of everything. I'm on top of everything. There you go, this email assured you I'm on top of everything. It's like, no. I need some evidence. I need some know. I need to know some concrete factual things in order to make this goal actually happen. So, I have posted my updated syllabus at the www. Okay, so posted syllabus. Which implies that the syllabus is done, right? Remember that I'm off the street. I haven't worked at Texas Tech before, So what does the fact that I've posted it at the official Texas Tech English website say about me? Like, what does that imply that I've also figured out?
You know how to use the website.
Know how to use the website. Syllabus done. Know the TTU web. Have a, do they call it, what do they call it nowadays? RaterLink, E-Rater, or what? E-Rater? RaterLink, whatever.
It depends what you're using it for.
Have RaterLink sorted out. Which is important, because if I haven't done that, I can't like get my rosters, I can't communicate with students, I can't. This is another thing that indicates I probably have RaterLink sorted out, but this really connects to it. So, it says all that. The syllabus and assignments match the general rubric. Rubric is a funny word. Why would I use the word rubric?
Because it's the guidelines that the English department has put in place that all of these classes need to follow.
Yeah, and if the English department calls it a rubric, if I call it a rubric too, what does that imply?
You looked at it?
I've actually looked at it. Yeah, exactly. Personally, if I were just writing this email without any context like that, I would probably say match the general requirements for consistency. I'd probably use requirements, because why use rubric when you could just say requirements? But the reason why I would choose to use rubric is if I've read stuff from Dr. Dre where they've called it a rubric, or if the official department title for it is rubric, because posted syllabus matches rubric. That also connects to I've read the requirements. Right? So there's that. The technical term for that, or at least my pseudo-technical term for it, is mirroring. I'm mirroring their language. And that shows that I understand stuff that they have sent. Okay? Mirroring technique. You can also do that oftentimes for style or for controlling tone, because people like to see themselves in your writing. You have to be a very strong persuasive technique. So there's that. I put together attendance list for my 2 sections. What does that imply?
You know what sections you have?
There's that.
You know
And if
how
I
many
put,
kids you're gonna have?
and what do I need to know in order to know that? Like I got to get into what? RaterLink, right?
Yeah.
So again, that reinforces that I really have this sorted out, right? I will let you know right away if there are any administrative problems I need assistance with. I think these are, so there's a lot of specific, like I could say, I've got my syllabus done, I've got the RaterLink sorted out, I know how to use the TTU web, I've read this and this and this that you sent, I've got my email account set up, but that would be a long email. So it looks like what I did is I maybe brainstormed a lot of details like that, but then I said, well, if I gotta shorten this a bit, how's about I be more compact by just highlighting this. I posted my syllabus. Because in order to accomplish this, I have to already have these things done. So this will be a very efficient way of assuring, by just saying this, assuring Dr. Dre of actually like 5 things that I've done. And then, again, this matches rubric, and those are 2 things that, again, match a lot of other stuff. Like, wow, classes haven't even started yet, and he's got like a sign-in sheet. He must be great with paperwork. That, I don't have to say I'm great with paperwork, by the way, too. I just say, oh, I've already got that important paperwork done. Matches rubric, I don't have to say, by the way, I've been reading all the stuff that you've been sending out. I just mirror their language, and there you go. So, if you're Dr. Dre, and I basically just tell you the highlights. I've already posted the syllabus. It matches the rubric. And I've already got the course attendance all set to go. And I don't have any administrative problems. Is that enough? Does that assure you that, yeah, Art has stuff under control? Yeah. I mean, honestly it did, because we had a show of hands. It's like, yeah, sure. That's all you need. This would be a beautiful example of a professional email that is a progress report that matches all of the guidelines for the committee progress email report. Because probably the simplest do that you can try and get accomplished in a progress report, and probably the do that 90% of the progress reports that you write, especially over email, will be designed to do anyway, is to simply assure people that, yeah, this is fine, this is going to get done.